Up here, just wanted to shoot a very quick video about my AnyCubic Chiron. Haven't heard much about it for a while because it has been out of service for probably 2 months now at this point. Remember that I did have to replace the hot end cable. I actually replaced the whole bed assembly because the wires broke from wear after less than 3 months. And it turns out I had another wiring problem up here with the cable chain. In the middle of a print, the print locked up and the print head would no longer come to temperature. And I was doing some digging around on the AnyCubic group on Facebook, and they mentioned one of the possibilities that people have run into is with this wire harness as well that feeds the print head, which has a bunch of different ribbon cables in it. When I took it apart, I don't know if I can find it real quick, a couple hard kinks in the wire, like here. And it turns out it was the wire. This wire was bad. Like I said, it took 7 weeks until I got a replacement from AnyCubic, but I just put this new wire in, hooked it into the cable chain, and it fired right up. Went right to temperature, no problem. So AnyCubic really has an issue. I just turned it on. I was going to start a print, but I guess we need to make sure it can home first, huh? Here's the stop switch, but what's it supposed to be stopping on this? Well, you run out of distance right there. I'm confused. I didn't take any other parts off. Where is the stop switch for this? Here is the Z stop. Is that supposed to run into there? What the hell? It's apparently the cable guide is stopping it. Maybe I'm on the wrong screws here. There might be another set of holes over here. That's the only thing that makes sense. Let me check that. All right. No, there's only one set of holes that could possibly go to. This stop will not engage with the cable chain as is. Okay. What am I missing here? It's almost like I'm missing a link. Oh, speaking of the cable chain itself, I did, and I hate to tell myself how naive I am at times, but I never had to take apart a cable chain before, so I was trying to figure out how to get the old cable out and the new one in, and I'm like, well, it doesn't fit through here. And lo and behold, if you've never done this before, there's little tabs here that you can pop this open to open up the chain to put your cable in. So yeah, just FYI. But before I discovered that, actually Cindy noticed that, I was trying to just pop these links across, so I'm pop them apart. So I'm wondering, did I misplace a link? But I don't see any anywhere. So yeah, let me figure this out. I have to be honest, I'm a little bit dumbfounded because right there is where it needs to get to activate that stop. I don't have enough chain to do it. Okay, the only thing that makes sense looking at this chain is I have these ends reversed, maybe, because you can see that that one looks a little bit longer and thinner than this one. So that's the only thing that makes sense to me. So I need to pop it apart and reverse it. Great. And that's the trick. There's definitely a certain way to have this cable chain on, and it's with the longer end piece towards the print head. Now you can see I have it attached and I'm actually able to reach that stop. So yeah, good FYI. So now I just have a zip tie. I do have this 3D printed guard that's supposed to prevent the cable chain from bumping this connector, which is another known problem of the Chiron. And but I also am going to use a zip tie to tie the cable down to the frame here, just as further protection from vibration. All right, let's see if it homes now. You son of a bitch. I guess before you get pissed off, you should just double check your work, huh? Yeah. That might be a problem. Okay, let's try this again. Imagine that. Okay, so after that diversion, as I was saying, the moral of this story is AnyCubic, for some reason, insists on using poor quality wire in parts that move. I've experienced with my AnyCubic i3 Mega. I've had the hotbed wire snap on that thing, had the hotbed wire snap on the AnyCubic Chiron, and the print head cable as well failed. So please, AnyCubic, think about using some higher grade wire. I can't imagine it's going to cut into your profit margins all that much, and it's going to save your customers a lot of hassle. I'll be doing a test print here, make sure everything starts off correctly and works as is, but hopefully this is the end of my problems. I have to tell you, since getting the CR10S Pro, when I got the AnyCubic Chiron, I was very, very positive about it. These experiences that I've had since then, I'm not quite as positive about it. It's great that it does a large print volume, but it does have a lot of quirks, probably because of its size and probably because of a little bit of under-engineering from AnyCubic's standpoint. But we'll put it back into production and see how things go. So again, I apologize for not making a lot of 3D videos lately. I am always printing stuff. I've been selling tons and tons of the 3D printed electric unicycle stands, printing other things, printing stuff like this. Printed this on the CR10S Pro. And I have stories to tell about a lot of stuff, but I just haven't had a lot of time to do it. So I'm going to keep working at it and try to get some more consistent 3D printing content out there. So if you found this video interesting, please give it a big thumbs up. If this is your first time visiting the channel, please consider subscribing. If you stuck through to this point, you might as well subscribe, right? And feel free to leave your comments, suggestions, ideas, and thoughts below. Tell me how stupid I am. That's fine. Won't be the first time, won't be the last. But that's all I have for you for now. Hope you have a good week, and until next time, duck me now.